Yo guys, today I'm actually here with a sick video. Right, yesterday I recorded a video of how I made this beat that you can see hopefully on your screens, but I kind of waffled like a lot and I wasn't really happy with how the footage turned out, so instead I'm gonna do a bit like, you know when there's those producers like Cody who make beats for artists, and obviously they're not gonna be showing the studio session that they're in with the artist where they make the beat, so they make the beat and they then do like a review of the beat and like how they made it. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I'll probably come up with some snazzy name for it, like beat critique or something. Maybe that's what it's called now, beat critique. Basically, I'm gonna be looking back on the beat that I made, and I did make this in a video yesterday, but yeah, I'm just gonna show you how I made it. Now it's all fully done, like mixed, arranged, everything. So yeah, let's get into it.
DoeBeatzz production.
So as you can see, here is a fully made beat. There's obviously a loop at the top. This is a ukulele. I always say that ukulele sample from DoeBeatzz, as you can see here, or DoeBeatzz or something like that. So thanks for that. Shout out to DoeBeatzz, Doe. So yeah, really cool sample. This is the second half as well, because there was two halves. So I'm using that as like the intro and the verses, and then this is what I'm going to be using for the chorus. Some really nice panning in there. Yeah, so as you can see, that's assigned to track 3. So on there I just put an EQ to cut out some of the like really high like ding ding highs and some of the lows that were clashing a little bit with the flute that I then put on later. So yeah, when I was arranging it, not actually when I first made the beat, when I was arranging it I put on this flute. So yeah, that's really nice in my opinion, just gives it that extra layer. And yeah, so obviously the drums, I put on quite a lot of drums and I think they sound quite nice. I'll just play just the drums on their own. Nice bounce there. And as you can see, I've just got bongos going all the way through, going dun 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 dun. So yeah, yeah, there's that. Apart from this section here where I missed out the bongos because I wanted it to be a little bit more sort of tranquil, more tranquil. All right, so we put that then with the flute and the guitar melody. It sounds like this. So, sounds really nice bounce, nice tune, everything. Yes, and then we get to the 808, so obviously there's a little bit of a build-up and the 808 kicks in, so I'll show you the build-up first, just so you can get the full sort of experience. And I added some effects and risers in here, so if you don't know what they are, I'll show you what they are real quick. Just like, well, this is my tag actually, but with the riser as well.
DoeBeatzz production.
Sounds a bit distorted, but with the beat it sounds nice. And yeah, there's like another one here where it just goes. And then yeah, with also some ambience, which is just birds in a rainforest, just because it in the sample was a little bit crackly, a little bit, some of it, especially with the EQ I put on it, you could really hear that. So I just put some ambience over the top to sort of cover the background sound up a little bit. There's just some vocals in here that I used to help me arrange it. I often do that, that's a tip. Put vocals on there that I've already got, rap vocals. So this is from a studio session I did with an artist before. I put just on the same vocals on a different beat, so that it could help me like format the risers, and like good hit point places, and yeah, good points of impact, good points of where there could be stops. Like this, for example, I would never put in without that. Look. See? Yeah, it's just nice. And you kind of heard a bit of the 808. The 808 goes crazy, mate. Just listen.
DoeBeatzz production.
Fizzles out to the verse. It's nice. So that was the chorus. Got some nice pauses in there just to keep it interesting, you know? And I got the second 808 pattern here. Keeping it interesting again. I normally have two 808 patterns in a beat. The drums. And again a pause. So yeah, I just want to explain a little bit about verse 2 before I go into it. Basically, I cut up the flute here every other beat. I put in every other beat. So there's beat 1, beat 3, beat 1, beat 3 and 4, beat 1, beat 3, beat 1, beat 3 and 4. And yeah, I'll just show you that. So I'll count with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you hear how it was playing on beats 1 and 3, and then 1, 3, and 4 of each respective bar. Yes. So throughout the verse, without the vocals that you don't need to hear, sounds like this. Then yeah, this would be like another chorus, but obviously a more mellow one, because the hit comes in later, you'll hear. Then this is just the outro, just hear the birds, the rainforest, and obviously the ukulele. So yeah, often people just end on the end of a bar at the outro, but I like to put sometimes the first chord of the next bar, because it just sort of gives it a sense of finality, a sense of resolvement, I guess, where it's like boom, boom, boom. Nice. So yeah, that is that for this beat critique. I hope you really did enjoy it. It was my first one, so it's a little bit messy. But yeah, I hope you learned something from it. In future, I will be making beats on camera when I get used to not waffling. But yeah, it's really hard to do because you have to do it all in one, obviously, because I can't then go, oh, darn, I recorded that for an hour and that was really, really bad. Now let me scrap all this beat and make it exactly the same, completely from scratch. You just can't say that. So yeah, I just did a review of this one. But I think it's a really, really sick beat, and I promise you, I did make it on camera in about an hour. But then I arranged it off camera. And yeah, the vocals with it sound so good, and I hope the song will be released eventually. Because I think the rap on this, even though it was on another beat originally, I think it sounds better on this beat. So yeah, I really do hope that we can hear that one soon. But I'm not gonna show you it right now. Sorry. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Basically, is the summary of all the waffle I've just said. And yeah, I will see you next time, whenever that is. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next year. It won't be. It'll probably be next week. Addy to the os. Bye.